Ever feel like life is pressing down on you? Like anxiety is a weight you can't shake, weakness is holding you back, or the future seems too uncertain to face? You're not alone. But what if I told you that the Creator of the universe has already given you the keys to overcoming every fear, doubt, and struggle? These 5 Bible verses aren't just words. They're lifelines, direct promises from God for when you're anxious, weary, broken, afraid, or lost. Dive in and discover the unshakable truth that can transform your darkest moments into victories.
When you feel anxious or overwhelmed.
Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus.
Let's talk about what to do when anxiety feels like a weight you can't shake. This verse says don't be anxious about anything, but how? God doesn't just say stop worrying. He gives us a lifeline: pray about everything. Tell me what you need. And thank me for what I've already done. Picture this. You're lying awake at 2 a.m., heart racing about bills or relationships. Instead of spiraling, you whisper, God, I'm handing this to you. Thank you for always providing. And something supernatural happens. A peace that makes no sense to the outside world locks down your heart like a security system. It's not that the problem vanished. It's that you're no longer facing it alone.
When you're feeling weak. Isaiah 40 verses 29 to 31. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles.
Ever feel so tired that even breathing feels like work? This verse is for the mom running on 3 hours of sleep, the man battling chronic pain, the student burning the candle at both ends. God says, I specialize in renewing the utterly exhausted. That word renew in Hebrew? It's like swapping out your dead car battery for a nuclear power source. And the eagle analogy? Eagles don't flap frantically. They lock their wings and let wind currents carry them. That's your invitation. When you're empty, stop striving. Say, God, I'm done trying to power through alone. Then watch how He lifts you above the storm.
When you're going through a hard time. Romans 8 verse 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose.
This is the verse we quote when life explodes, but do we really believe it? Notice it doesn't say all things are good. A cancer diagnosis isn't good. A betrayal isn't good. But God can weave even those threads into something purposeful. Think of Joseph. Sold into slavery by his brothers. Yet later he told them, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. Right now, your pain may feel random, but heaven's perspective is wider. That layoff? It led you to a better career. That broken relationship? It taught you boundaries. God isn't causing your pain. He's redeeming it.
When you need courage. Joshua 1 verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
God's command here is shockingly blunt. Have I not commanded you? Be strong. This isn't a pep talk. It's a military order to a new leader facing impossible odds. Joshua wasn't fearless. He was terrified to fill Moses' shoes. But courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite fear. Because you know who's marching with you. Maybe today you're staring down a diagnosis. A courtroom. An empty house. Hear God's growl in your ear, don't let fear bully you. I'm walking into this fire with you.
When you're feeling uncertain about the future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future.
We love this verse on graduation cards, but forget God spoke it to people in exile. Their city was rubble. Their future looked dead. Yet God whispers, I've already written the next chapters. Plans to prosper you doesn't mean a life without pain. The Hebrew word shalom means wholeness. Restoration. Maybe your 5-year plan just crashed. Your retirement savings vanished. God isn't scrambling to figure it out. His blueprint for your life was finished before you took your first breath. And it ends in hope. These aren't just pretty words. They're battle plans for real life. So next time anxiety attacks, weakness drags you down, or the future looks foggy, speak these verses aloud. Let them be the soundtrack of your victory. Because God's promises aren't just true. They're true for you. Which of these verses hit home today? Tag a friend who needs to hear it. And if this brought you hope, hit subscribe for more truth that doesn't just sound good. It works.